Welcome to Margin of Error. In this episode, you'll understand the exact physics that tore a brand new bridge apart in wind that wasn't even that strong, and why the fix for it is now baked into every major bridge on Earth. 1940, Washington State. A brand new bridge starts to move. Not sway, move. Drivers said it felt like a roller coaster. 4 months after it opened, in wind that wasn't even close to a real storm, the whole thing twisted itself apart and fell into the water. Nobody died. But the reason it collapsed changed how every bridge on Earth gets built. The Tacoma Narrows Bridge connected two parts of Washington across a strip of water known for steady wind. At the time, it was the third longest suspension bridge in the world, and it followed the design philosophy of the era: make it light, make it thin, make it elegant. Older suspension bridges used deep, heavy trusses to stay stiff. This one used a shallow, solid girder instead. It looked incredible. It was also way more flexible than anyone realized. Even before it opened, construction workers noticed something off. The roadway rippled up and down in a slow, rolling wave in wind that barely qualified as a breeze. Workers gave it a nickname: Galloping Gertie. Half joke, half warning. Once it opened, the motion became a tourist attraction. People drove across just to feel their car rise and fall like they were on ocean swells. Some got motion sick. A local professor got obsessed with it. He kept coming back with a film camera to document the movement in different wind conditions. Engineers looked at it and mostly agreed. Unsettling, sure, but not dangerous. That assumption was half right. The bridge wasn't in danger from the rippling motion everyone had already gotten used to. It was in danger from a completely different kind of motion nobody had seen yet. Here's the distinction that actually matters. Most people assume a bridge fails in wind because the wind just pushes hard enough to break it, like a flag ripping in a storm. That's not what happened here. The wind that day was only about 40 miles per hour. Strong, sure, but nowhere close to extreme. The real danger was something called aerodynamic flutter. Think about pushing a swing. Push it randomly, nothing much happens, your pushes cancel each other out. But push it at exactly the right rhythm, matching its own natural back and forth, and even tiny pushes build on each other. Each cycle gets bigger. You're not adding force, you're adding timing. That's what happened to this bridge. Its shallow, flexible design gave it a natural tendency to twist under certain wind conditions. On this day, the wind wasn't just pushing on it, it was locking into a feedback loop with the roadway's own twisting motion. Each twist fed the next one. It didn't need strong wind to spiral out of control. It just needed wind that matched the bridge's own rhythm. Within about an hour, the twisting went from barely noticeable to violent. One side tilting steeply up while the other tilted steeply down, then reversing, over and over, worse each time. By the time it got dangerous, a small number of people were still on the bridge, including a driver who abandoned his car mid-span and crawled to safety, crawling along the edge as the road heaved under him. His dog, left in the car, didn't make it. The only casualty of the entire collapse, the final minutes were filmed, and engineers have studied that footage for decades. The roadway twists at an angle that looks almost fake, nearly 45 degrees, before sections of the deck start tearing away and dropping into the water. Within a short window, most of the center span was gone. This collapse became one of the most studied failures in engineering history because it exposed something nobody had fully understood. A structure doesn't need brute force to fail. It just needs force applied at exactly the wrong rhythm. After this, wind tunnel testing, physically modeling a bridge design in a wind chamber before construction went from a rare precaution to a non-negotiable step. Engineers also backed away from the thin, flexible deck trend and went back to deeper, stiffer designs that resist twisting. Every long-span bridge built since 1940 exists, in part because of a lesson about wind that has nothing to do with strength. It's about rhythm. If you've ever felt a bridge move under your feet and thought, that's probably fine, comment which one it was. I would love to know. This bridge failed because a warning sign, its own visible, repeated motion got read as a nuisance instead of a threat. Small signals ignored, stacking up past a design limit. Remember that phrase. It's gonna come back. If this kind of here's the invisible system keeping you safe story is your thing, please subscribe. There's a lot more like this coming. Like this video if you enjoyed the swing analogy, and comment your own experiences below. I read every one.